Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. Ramblin' Ron. I've got some rambles this morning, and I've got plenty of time to ramble. Got my house coat on, pajamas, got my coffee sitting here. The last several days, I've only been able to ramble for like 60 seconds at a time. That's because I was using my iPhone. For some reason, you can't do a longer uh, ramble than 60 seconds. Anyway, here we go. Now, back home in the computer, I can go for minutes, I guess. Anywho, it's been a couple days of trying things happening. And I mentioned it yesterday. Actually, I did three rambles in a row so I could get up to like 3 minutes total. But the Wi Fi was out. And when we got back from our holiday vacation, July 4th, so the Spectrum Fix It guy was here yesterday morning at 10 o'clock. I was glad to see him when I heard the doorbell, and took him a little while to get things figured out. I'd already picked up the modem and the router from the store over there on Burkhardt. We live here in Heavensville, Indiana. They have a nice new big store over there. So I came home and I hooked things up, and I had neighbor Dave came over, and we looked at it. Anyway, so I couldn't get back online. So I called the good old support line, and they said, well, you're not getting a signal. Well, you're not going to go anywhere without a signal. So when the Spectrum Fix It guy got here, he went outside and he came back in. I said, well, what's the problem? Well, you had a connection into the house had been burned a little bit. So we fixed that. Oh, I thought, great, we're on our way. But he had some trouble getting the new modem connected. Well, it seems the nice little gal at the store forgot to put the modem number into my account, didn't switch it from the previous modem number. I don't know anything about this stuff. Excuse me, I have to scratch my nose. Anyway, he said, yeah, that's the problem. So he had to call support. Luckily for him, I guess they have a special number, so they got connected right away, and they got that switched out. And in a little while, the little lights were blinking, and the blue light on the router turned solid blue. That's a great sight, because he said, when it turns solid blue, you got internet. Well, he was right. Well, that's where the fun began. I had to reconnect all of my Wi Fi devices. You know how many I have connected? 17. 17. The reason I know, I went back into the app and it tells me how many are connected to your Wi 17. I know I've got Alexis and I've got a laptop. I won't tell you how many TVs I got. We stream with our TVs, and that's the only way to go. They say, well, it's cheaper, so that's the way we went. But the secret to that is you got to have a good Wi-Fi signal. And since we didn't have one, we were without television for a day or so. But as I mentioned in a previous ramble, we watched it on my iPad, and that was okay, small, but at least you're connected to television. So I still have got a couple more things to connect up. Ring cameras. I've got three of them here at the house. Nobody's going to break into my house and me not know it. Got one elsewhere. So I had three of those. Plus, I had all the Alexis. I won't tell you how many Alexis I've got. I'm a gadget guy, unfortunately. I don't know why. I just like gadgets. Well, I've got a couple plugs that I use in my outlets to turn my lights on and off. Alexis, turn on outlet one. Bing. Those aren't working, and I've got to figure that out. So, anyway, life is getting back to normal, pretty much so. And that's a good thing, because when when your life is disrupted like that, no Wi-Fi, no TV, life can be very stressful. You're not set up for that kind of life. Years ago, you were. No problem. Today, you got to have your Wi-Fi. You got to have your TV. And if you do, life is good. Well, my gosh, I've rambled for over 5 minutes. I probably don't have anybody watching up to this point because Ramblin' Ron rambled too long. I guess I better end my stream, as they say. But it's going to be a beautiful day here in Evans. I didn't even talk about barreling through here, the hurricane barrel. Maybe tomorrow, when I have a little more time, we'll talk about that. We did have some damage here in the area. We had a couple, three small tornadoes, and you never want to have one of those close by, and we didn't. They were on the west side of Evansville and up north. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it right there. You have a great day, and hopefully you've watched all the way to the end. Now I'm up to over 6 minutes. Oh my gosh, this is the longest ramble I've ever done. I really been rambling. So have a great day.